Consultant editor Rajdeep Sardesai is also now joining us. Rajdeep, what is setback this afternoon, in fact, for the India alliance, with Mamata Banerjee making this very public statement that, listen, I'm not doing business with the Congress, they can simply go to hell. In West Bengal, I'm going to fight it out alone.
Well, I think, let's be very clear, Mamata Banerjee was not expected in any case to concede more than 2 seats to the Congress. Which was Malda and Murshidabad. Beyond that, Mamata Banerjee was in any case going to contest at least 40 seats out of the 42 on her own. But because of the kind of statements that Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has been repeatedly making, it was almost inevitable that Mamata would use those statements to say she isn't giving a single seat to the Congress. Look, it is in Mamata's advantage, some believe, if the left in particular contests against her, because then you have a triangular contest and the anti-Mamata vote gets divided between the BJP and now possibly a left Congress alliance. But yes, it does send out the wrong signals, because at one level you claim you are part of a national India alliance, but within the state of Bengal with 42 seats, the third largest after UP and Maharashtra, the India alliance has not been able to work out a deal. So I think this was Mamata drawing a certain red line in Bengal. There was no question of her aligning with the left in any case. But even those 2 seats to the Congress now seem unlikely, given her antipathy towards Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. There's a backstory here, which is that apparently Mamata Banerjee had spoken to Mallikarjun Kharge and said that if the Congress would not rein in Mr. Chowdhury, she would have no option but to go on her own. And Mr. Kharge apparently threw up his hands and said he could not control what Mr. Chowdhury says in Kolkata. So it raises serious questions over the gap between what Delhi intends to do in the Congress party and what Kolkata intends to do. And I think that has really come out and in a way reflected against the lack of coordination that exists within the Congress party in particular, and the uneasy relationship that the party still has with the likes of Mamata Banerjee.
Yes, that's right. As early as yesterday, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury said she's an opportunist. She won in 2011 because of us, and so on and so forth. What I want to ask you is that a few moments ago, KC Tyagi of the JDU, Rajdeep, was with us, and he said categorically that these problems have been raised by us with the Congress, including with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge and Mr. Rahul Gandhi. We don't understand why are they not fixing these issues, because this is going to lead to a further setback, is what he said, pointing fingers at the Congress, saying that the Congress is being difficult here.
Well, look, the India alliance has the Congress at the very center of it. The Congress is the magnet of this alliance. So the expectation from these regional parties is that the Congress will take the initiative to bring the alliance together. Now, clearly, as we are seeing in Bengal, the differences that have existed on the ground have not been papered over. The Congress hasn't done enough in recent times to paper over those differences. And so while Mamata may have a relatively cordial relationship with the likes of Kharge, there is deep animosity on the ground between the cadres and between the leaders. So this is no surprise. Frankly, one was surprised that Mamata Banerjee was even willing to concede 3 to 4 seats to the Congress. Her antipathy towards Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury in particular runs deep, and both sides have little faith in each other. Also recall that both 2016 Bengal and 2021 Bengal in the assembly elections, the Congress had gone with the left. And Mamata Banerjee believes that Rahul Gandhi is closer to Sitaram Yechuri than he is, in fact, to even some Congress leaders. She's been very dismissive, in a way, about this Congress left alliance, which led to the Congress and the left getting 0 seats, if you recall, in 2021 assembly election in Bengal. So Mamata Banerjee obviously will now plow her own furrow. The interesting element will be that while they fight at the state level, and you could even have the Aam Aadmi Party now fighting with the Congress in Punjab at the state level, will they unite still nationally, or will the India alliance slowly but surely be restricted to only a few states like Maharashtra? That's the interesting aspect, whether Bengal has some kind of impact on other states where the India alliance is hoping to have one-on-one fights with the BJP.
These were inherent fault lines, bound to be exposed. I just want to ask you, Rajdeep, your sense about whether the TMC and the Congress might just be working together in other northeastern states Any idea about that?
Well, the interesting aspect is during the Rahul Gandhi Yatra in Assam, a few Trinamool Congress leaders had joined the Yatra. Remember here, among the those handling Assam for the Trinamool Congress is Sushmita Dev, a former congresswoman.
Yes.
So there are states where it is still possible, Tripura being another one, and Meghalaya, where there could be some alliances on the ground between the TMC and the Congress. But Bengal, which is the big prize, was always going to be far more difficult to work out an alliance because the animosities on the ground are very deep. There was no question of Mamata going with the left. The Congress, as I keep saying, had at best 2 seats that they could have offered, that they could have been offered, but even those seem to have now been rejected. Whether there'll be a wider alliance, possibly you could have a seat arrangement in Assam. So I think what you're seeing is the India alliance, rather far from being a pan-India alliance, will probably be limited to now a few states, including the states where already the Congress is in alliance with regional parties like the DMK in Tamil Nadu or indeed the NCP in Maharashtra. But it is in states like Bengal where the regional party is clearly drawing a line in the sand and saying that they will dictate terms to the Congress party. And the Congress party at the moment seems far more focused on Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Nyaya Yatra than on the nitty-gritty of seat sharing. And I think that also is a matter of concern for some allies, as expressed just now by KC Tyagi as well.
Well, absolutely.